how is
Jews,
this the
you fucking
right?
retard. It's Jews.
No
It's Jews. You
shit.
fucking
No
Taco
shit,
Bell
nigga.
nigger.
No shit, nigga. So when I say Hitler was right, now everybody want to say, yo, but
I
nah,
like
but
this guy.
not every Jew's rich. Not every Jew's a fucking scumbag. And you're right. Not every fucking Jew is. I know
I
a lot
like
of
this
broke
guy.
Jews.
No, he's right. I'm sorry, bro.
Like
You're
I
right. Never mind.
understand what he was saying, but do you
So what's the
understand where Hitler
difference
was
between
coming
a
from, though?
Zionist Jew and what they call the other the it's not Anunnaki. What is
Yeah,
Nothing.
it?
but
They're all
what
kikes.
I'm
The
trying
other.
to prove is that you're in a hierarchy now.
What's the
You may
difference?
seem like you have
Oh,
freedom of
we are in
speech.
a
You may
hierarchy. I
seem like you
agree.
can be on the left side or the right side, and this is better than what I just
I agree.
proposed. But the whole time, the Jews are the
It
people
is
that are
better
fucking
though.
pushing this out.
If you don't agree with the
Not
laws that have been
really.
put into
Only if
place, you can
approved.
stand.
Only if
Up.
approved.
It's a cultural
By
community
who?
change,
By
not
who?
a
Hold on, hold
not
on.
like a
if
All
fiscal.
that
if
shit you saying laws changing, you
I can't
saying this
finish
and that.
I can't finish
Only
on my
if
own
it's
fucking
approved
panel.
by who?
I
By the
can't finish
Jews,
on my own
which
fucking
is
panel.
what
This is crazy.
a higher
But
It's
let
not
hierarchy.
Craig
even.
talk.
It's not even being proposed or accepted by the Jews. If you don't like the way
No, their
your representatives
representatives
are
speak for
speaking,
But
their
if
APAC
you
money.
don't if you don't
but
like the
who do
way
you
if
think
you don't
who do
like,
you
well, not
think
every
put those
representative
people in
takes APAC
place?
money, but if
Who do you
Bro,
of
think put
course
those people in
the people
power
that
to
voted
even
for
do
those
that,
the people that voted for those people,
The Jews.
bro?
the people that
God,
voted for those people,
Craig, I
they
think
voted for
you're
those people
bro.
based on
Craig,
policy.
Craig, you're retarded. It's corrupt. He's right. You're retarded,
Well,
dude.
you
It's
think
APAC.
you think I'm
Our
retarded? You
senators, our
think I'm retarded?
congressmen are controlled by
So
fucking APAC.
Never gave you
how
a
They
many
college
are,
pass,
bro.
how
Volt.
many
So the
What are you
how many
talking about,
senators
bro?
how many senators took zero APAC money? How many?
A few?
Okay. So you can't say
What's
that
your
they're all
point?
run by APAC.
Oh wow.
Most of them.
Wait,
You
wait,
can't
wait,
even
wait,
say
wait,
the
wait, wait. Hold on,
majority of
hold on,
them
hold
are.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
It could be proven though, and a lot of people have tried their hardest to prove that. You feel me?
They
That's only
tried, but
because
they
it
haven't
can't
been
be
able to.
proven, dude.
So and that's the only argument that I have is even by your own admission and the guy's admission by him leaving, he couldn't prove it either. He was just making a statement because he hates the Jews, which I'm fine with. You can hate Jews. I don't even give a fuck about the Jews, to be honest. But I do understand that they do have influence in our government, but so do the Muslims, so do the Christians, so do the Black Lives Matter movement, so does
Not as much as
several
they do.
different
Not as
several
much
different
anymore.
several different well, the Black Lives Matter is not as much anymore, but even then the SPLC had influence, right? And the SPLC took money from from black people, took that money into their bank, and then turned around and gave it to white supremacists for them to go and perpetuate white hate and white violence and put themselves on camera to push a narrative that white supremacy still exists in America. They did this. And
I
this was a
understand what you're
group
saying.
of black people that did this to the world, to the United
They're
States
mean to
that we
white
know
people.
as we know it.
It's anti-white
And they
stuff
did it.
too.
What white group did that? What white group did that?
Bro, even Republicans do that. Even the
What
Democrats do
white
that.
group?
Of
What
course,
white
people are
group
going to
did it?
spend
Of
money
course, you can say
to,
this.
to,
What
to
white group?
share their
Listen,
ideology
listen,
to the
listen,
world, aka
listen,
market their
listen,
ideology.
listen,
Of course, they're going to do
listen.
that.
Yeah, but this was very direct, and the question the what I named was very direct. So, what white group has put money towards pushing another racial group to hate on them in front of a camera so that they can prove that more hatred exists in the country so that they can get more funding from the government? What other group has done that? Name the white group that did that.
Bro,
If
I would have
everyone's
to.
doing it, you should be able to tell me one.
Matter of fact, I'm about to
Doing
follow
what?
you, bro. Hold on. Let me
Everybody's
do my
doing what?
research.
No, what the SPLC did. So the SPLC took a bunch of money from black people. They pulled on the heartstrings of the black people that were around them about fighting racism and then spent that money on the KKK, paid the KKK to go and interject themselves in their parades, in their protests, and to be there to perpetuate the lie that white supremacy is still a large factor in this country.